That's how it is. That's how it is.
That's what
and
it is.
Here
That's
we
what it
are,
is.
ladies and gentlemen.
You all wish you were in the green room before we start.
You needed to be. You needed to be in the green room of Comic Book Streamland to see us talking shit about the shows that pretty much are shitty. But thank you, everyone, for watching us tonight. Friday night, January 29th, 2026. The last Friday in January. Wow.
Try that again. Try that again. Living in the past right now.
It's not the 20th. Oh, it's the 30th. Holy shit. It's the 30th. All right, so it's the 30th. January 30th. Last Friday in January. And
this is 6 in a row, sir. 6 in a row.
7th.
This is the 7th? I don't believe that.
7th.
I don't believe that.
We may lose the title of the most inconsistent comic book live stream out there. But for everybody who is watching, thank you for checking us out. We are I'm hanging out here with the cohorts. All right. Tom, JD, Marvin, who's back, thankfully. All right. And we may be giving away something tonight. Again, all you got to do is drop a comment like we've been doing the last 2 weeks. And
I got some hotel coffee to give away.
we've got in the last 3 weeks we've given away 13 comic books, 2 trading cards, 1 trading card set, right, Marvin? What was that?
Yep.
Yeah. So we've given away quite a bit, and all you got to do is drop a comment here in the stream. So make sure you do that. And
I haven't given away anything because I haven't gotten money.
Oh, paid for
some people who are gonna pay for shipping.
This is for the first one, not for the second one. Not for the second one.
The second one was a PDF. That's
Did
quite
you send
easy.
it?
You didn't.
Did you send it?
You didn't send me any information to send it.
Oh, okay. Send it to me and I'll send it to him. I got it.
All right.
I got it. All right. But yeah, no. We'll send something else.
And then the $4,000 is going to cost to ship what I'm sending that other guy. Just send me the $4,000 and I'll make sure he gets it.
What do you mean $4,000? Get the fuck out of here.
Listen, shipping's got expensive in the last few days.
Yeah, it has. Yeah, it has, bro. Yeah, it has. Green Lantern Burks, thanks for jumping in, brother. Oh,
especially when you have to take the mail through like a foot of snow, right?
Oh yeah,
exactly.
No, that's bad.
Look, they're starting early, Jay.
They started super early, bro. I've rewatched Laser Blast, and now I want the rights.
Listen, let me tell you, I already went for the rights, my friend, and those guys are not easy to deal with. So good luck, and if you should get it, you come tell me. But it's not an easy get.
Really, for a dead property?
I'm telling you.
Wow.
Okay. Hey, listen, the Will Eisner Library is up for sale.
I saw that too. Yeah, except nobody cares.
Oh man,
I try. Like
nobody cares.
No,
the problem with the Spirit is, I mean, I think literally nobody cares. Like there's such a tiny group of people that would be like, oh, the Spirit, and they're all old school guys. But if you were to produce a Spirit new thing right now, it's sort of like producing the Rocketeer. It just doesn't matter unless it's Dave Stevens. It just doesn't matter to the audience. So
it's not Will Eisner. But they did say they had a 72-page story that was gone unpublished. That is part of it.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Very cool.
Yes. Yeah, that's the only real value that I can see. Yeah. And then if you can potentially get a real film or something made out of it, not that piece of shit that they made.
Well, Frank Miller,
yeah. But so that's the thing. It's like I don't see this as going off as some, multi-million-dollar thing. But we'll see. Maybe I'm wrong.
Right. Okay. I'm inclined to believe that this is coming through Calderon's. I can't remove it. I'm not gonna say what it is, but I can't remove it. You got to be the one that removes it, bro. All right. But yeah, that's very interesting. Okay, so that's not gonna add to the comment. You did. All right, Victor, what's up, brother?
Although the one that's up there is kind of funny.
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah. All right. So all right, we had 28 people.
Although I gotta say, you're pretty chump for not pulling it up.
No, I'm not gonna, because you know what? I don't want to.
You don't want to what? You don't want to.
I don't want to acknowledge it. We don't need to.
You know what?
We don't need to. Darwin Cook's The Spirit sold okay though. Okay.
Yeah, but that's Darwin Cook, right? If we were to produce a Spirit book, no one would care if it's us. You got to put some names on it. You can do something,
right?
If McFarlane decided he wanted to get it and do something, you might get a little bit of a pump out of it. But otherwise, it's just, But
who would want that? Because the purpose of something like The Spirit is the way, the look, the feel, the stories. Ty McFarlane is not about those things. He's about a different type of story, a different type of look. Not that type of look. Not that type of story.
Why'd you bring up Cyberfrog?
What?
Oh, I thought you said Cyberfrog.
No, I said Todd McFarlane, a different type of story, different type of look.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, not the same thing like Darwin Cook.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. What the hell are you talking about? You okay?
Yeah, no, I'm all right.
Did you fall down in the snow and hit your head?
No, I just want to make sure that did happen. I just want to make sure there's no trolls jumping in here. But we got 20 people in the room right now.
I see, still some lingering effects.
Oh, a lot of lingering effects. Yeah. But of those 20 people that are in the room, why don't you just drop a comment, all right? And you may get a chance to win something just for hanging out with us tonight, all right? All you got to do is drop a comment. 21 people in the room right now. So thank you for watching. And if you haven't, like Asher, please drop that stack of unread comic books, because we know you got it, on the like, subscribe, and share buttons. All right. What, you don't got a stack of unread comics, Colorado?
I have a whole bookshelf full of them.
No, I got a ton of comics that I haven't read, right? And it's starting to hurt the pocketbook. So I don't know about you guys, but I got to ask the show question for the night: Have comic books become a premium collectible experience? Right? We're of an age that we all started reading comic books when they were in the 60-cent range, right? And that's getting them right off the racks. We've seen it go from 60 cents to, well, I don't know. There's some books right now on a regular basis coming out at $7.99. Right? That's one hell of a.
But those are also like 80-page books and that kind of shit. The average book right now is about $5.
The average book is $5, right? But like somebody like, I don't know, Hickman, when he's writing a book, right? His name alone brings a premium cover price to it. And it's not a thick book. It's your average
Marvel comics are 20 pages these days.
Yeah. All right. We got Sean. Good day. What's up, Sean? How you doing, bro? Yeah, it was a $1.25 for him. Dan, what's up, bro? How we doing? And we got the best, 6'7". All right, way to be 6'7". Okay. Listen, we bring them all to the yard, baby. We got
to teach Jay how to not post bot accounts on the screen.
I know, right?
Well, see, Calderon just told me, "Oh, you should have the chops to do it," and I did it. And now Tom says,
listen. You took the one that was the chumpiest to put up.
That is true. That is true. Okay, but I put it up. All right. So, is it coming to a point?
Well, let me push the question a little further. Beyond comics, isn't everything becoming a premium collectible experience? Your toys are premium collectible experiences. Yes. Even buying a Blu-ray now is like $30-$40 because they don't make it in quantity anymore. Mm-hmm. Like everything that is collecting is a premium experience. But even within the premium concept, there's still like, okay, this is $10, this is $20, this is $100. There are levels of premiumness that you can still kind of, decide where you want to land. And at the end of the day, if you just want the $5 book, you can get the $5 book. But if you want to collect and be like, well, I want all of this guy's art, or I want all of this guy's stories, or I want all of these issues, or whatever. You know, it's all of this stuff is printed in limited quantities because there is a limited audience. If we could all sell to 10,000 people, all of our prices could come down because our print runs would be so much better. Our per unit cost would be better. Everything would come down. So, or at least it could come down. So, you know, that's kind of part of the thing is it's like, yeah, it's premium, but you're also getting a product, particularly in comics, that's generally really limited edition, like truly limited edition. Now, when you go into like places like Dynamite or something like that, the print runs get higher, even though they are still low in the larger sense. Where we might print a book that there's 100 of them, they might print a book where there's like 3,000 of them. But they also have a bigger audience. Again, like I'm talking about, there's a bigger audience. There's 3,000 of that book. There might be 4,000 people that want them, and so the book, you know, becomes a little bit valuable. So, you know, it just is what it is. I mean, if you're going to go collect real paintings, right? You're going to collect Leroy Neiman or, you know, whoever, what about, like real paintings? Like, that shit's a collector market as well.
LPs, albums, right? Guys, that's
LPs and albums too. Yeah, sure.
That's a collectible experience, right? But Marvin, are they going to start? You think they're going to start choosing whether they should buy a comic or buy the latest, I don't know, skin on a video game, or I mean, you know?
Well, I mean, but if you look at the video game market, those prices are increasing also. So, like, games used to be $50, now they're $70, $80, and they're charging for extra products. So if you have like a statue or some stickers in it, now all of a sudden it's $100 premium product for that same product. You're getting the same game, but because they threw some extra stuff in the box, now the price goes up. But what you're looking at also is not only the premium things, the things that aren't premium are subscriptions, right? So those are your options. You're either going to go out and buy that one Blu-ray for $20, $30, or you're going to spend $20, $30 to have that whole catalog for as long as you want to have it. So you're losing money on that.
But as long as they'll let you have it.
Well, yeah,
because that streaming stuff cycles in and out. So you may be happy that you've got Laser Blast on Amazon, but it's not going to be there forever.
Right. Well, I mean, even if you were to buy Laser Blast digitally, I mean, they could remove it from the server.
They can still remove it if you bought it digitally. Yeah.
So you're kind of in a mode of, I don't own anything, or I'm owning this thing and it cost me a premium price to get it. So as you said before, like they're printing less and less Blu-ray discs because there aren't that many manufacturing plants, and most of them are overseas. So prices are going to go up. So are you going to pay $60 for Laser Blast on Blu-ray?
Right. So Calderon, it's like you're either forced to rent the thing through streaming, either movie streaming or, you know, the Marvel Infinite app, right? Because that's pretty much streaming, right? Or you got to pay the premium to own it, so you can have access to it whenever you want.
All right. Now, as far as it being a premium collectible, it's been like that for the last 40 years, right? Ever since they moved over from newsstand to comic shops or the dark market, it's been a premium market, right? Because, you know, their books, you know, it's funny. Keenan said he started at $1.25. I started at 40 cents, right? And they're books that I purchased at 40 cents that I remember having in my collection at one time that I see selling for $400, $500, $600, $700, $800, $900, $1,000, whatever, right? But the thing is that, you know, when I was a kid, the only way you could get a book was if you actually bought that book. Now you got reprints, right? We have trade paperbacks, we have omnibuses, we have all that stuff. A lot of that, you know, if you were to get the X-Men omnibus and you wanted to put together that collection of all the books that are in it, the John Byrne run specifically, right? You'd be in the hole for a few $1,000s, depending on the quality of the issues, you know, the quality of the comics. But you can buy that trade wholesale or for the regular price of like $125 or something. You could probably find it online, $60, $70. You catch somebody on sale at a show, you can pick those books up for $25, $30, right?
Yeah.
So, and the thing is, those things are like this, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes they're like 1,200 pages. You know, I just ordered a Green Lantern compendium, right? For $40. It's normally 60. I got it a little bit cheaper. 1,500 pages.
Mhm.
Right? I mean, what does that even break down to? A nickel a page, a penny a page? I mean, it's so cheap, it's not even funny if you think about it.
Yeah.
Right?
Well,
so it depends how you look at it. If you want to buy the physical comic books, individual issues, then we're in a premium collectible market. If you're willing to wait and you're willing to buy reprints, omnibuses, that sort of thing, and be willing to look for deals, you can get this stuff at reasonable prices.
Mhm.
So
right. Well, I mean, that's like what VNet Fad just said about the indie games are cheaper than the mainstream games. That's because the indie people are willing to compromise. They're willing to compromise on prices because they want to move their product, knowing that if their price point was the same as that mainstream thing, it's not going to buy. Nobody's going to buy it. You're not going to buy. You'll buy Grand Theft Auto at $60. You're not going to buy Grand Theft Calderon at $60.
Yeah, but the thing in comic books though is that Thor, pick one, $5 a book.
Yeah.
Right. The Oswald Chronicles on Kickstarter, $10 a book.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Now I'm obviously not selling at the same numbers as Thor.
Yeah, but those Oswald books don't end up in dollar bins 3 months later either.
No, they don't. Oh, and talking about reprints.
Right.
I got this sucker in the mail. This is the Tenchimuyo book that went on Kickstarter a few months ago, and I finally got a paperback. Got a hardcover.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and I mean, and look, and here's the thing. The crazy thing about it is I did these books in the late 90s, and the sets, issues 1 through 6, were selling for about $200 plus, right? And these are books. I remember Pioneer, they would ship us cases of these things. And they were like, yeah, just sell them. When we were in San Diego, they were just giving them away.
Really?
Yeah, they had like piles of, like a whole table just filled with these things. They were just giving them away.
Well, all right. I want to get back to something that you and Marvin were touching on earlier, right? The compromise. And this is something that Daphne brings up in the comments. And there's 400 plus people on Kickstarter right now who think spending $75 for a 20-page comic is a premium experience.
For two
20-page comics is a premium experience.
Yeah, because she showed me this campaign. I was like, Jesus. But okay.
And is that like, premium covers, or is that just a regular standard release?
Regular standard release. There's a few things she's not telling you. These two ladies who are putting out this particular campaign, they sell high-end romantasy novels, I believe.
Okay.
So, and I mean, their clientele is used to paying $150, $200 for one book. Okay.
The wine drinking in the bubble hot tub crowd.
Whatever. Sure. Like, but they got money. They're willing to spend it. They have their fan base, pretty sizable, and obviously, and yeah, they're like, I think it was like 75,000 they were up to. Right. And I mean, and I don't think that's unusual for their campaigns.
I picked the wrong genre within comic books. You got
to remember. I mean, look, man. I mean, again, is it going to be art or commerce for you, right? You got to make that decision. I know you love your Shield of the Interceptor.
I do.
Right?
I'm a superhero guy. Yeah.
Exactly, and there's nothing wrong with that, right? And but when you say things like I get it because I feel it too. But
I mean, my Shield of the Interceptor is not making $75,000, right? Because I'm not selling to the bubble bath wine drinking crowd. I get it.
Right. But the thing is, are you willing to do that type of work?
I don't know, because I think it is starting from the ground up again, right? And you got to learn how to market to them. You got to work those crowds. You got to get
no.
And once you
cannot sell that book, Rosario.
Once they whiff the fakeness,
cannot sell that book because of who you are.
I'm a guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I got to sell cheap.
You can sell a sex book, but it has to be a different sort of.
That's right. I'm going to put that one out too.
Yeah.
Just
Well,
Just
right.
buy a wig. You'll be fine. Get a wig.
Not gonna have.
There you go.
Not gonna negative. So hold on. I think Green Lantern Bricks is asking the compendiums. How do they look? Is that what? Maybe that's what he was asking for the Tetsu movie? Or the other stuff?
Compendium. I don't. Well, I mean, a
Compendiums are
compendium is just like,
basically just big collections.
yeah,
The
it's
omnibus. The
a
omnibus.
graphic novel, but it's just that thick.
Gotcha.
Yeah, usually it's at least 300 or 400 pages, and then when you start to talk omnibus, they're like 5, 6, 7, 1,000 pages.
Yeah,
The mouse.
It's
the
just,
mouse
it's just
killer.
another form of big collections.
this compendium, like I said, this Green Lantern one is 1,500 pages. I was like, what the hell? It was like, that's gonna be a dinosaur.
Did we
show.
lose Calderon? He froze.
What?
Yeah, I got the Blackest Night omnibus, and it's like 1,000 fucking pages.
Pages, yeah.
It's like ridiculous. Yeah, that stuff is like, I don't even honestly. I like them, but they're really unwieldy when you start talking about 1,000-page book to like try and like open it and read it and stuff. Like it just is like I'm much happier like at about the 500 range.
Mhm.
That just is more a workable compilation for me. Because I have like the Savage Dragon ones, and they're like a roughly 500 pages, hardcover, and I'm like, oh yeah, this is so much better than a fucking 1,000-page book sitting on my fucking dick while I'm trying to read this thing. Like this is ridiculous. These books.
I'm gonna end up. Oh shit! What was that movie? It was a Shyamalama.
Shamalama.
Shyamalama thing that I keep calling
Shyamalan. Ramalama. Shyamalan and Ramalama Ding Dong. You're talking about Grease and you're talking about thrillers.
What's the one he did where he said he was going to be the guy who writes the book that influences the kid for the future?
Is that Lady in the Water?
Yes.
Oh.
Lady in the Water. Remember there was a guy in that movie? He only worked out one half of his body. Yeah. That's how this arm is going to be from reading those books, because this is the arm that I hold the books. I hold the compendium while I'm reading. I'm like this. I'm like, all right.
Yep. Hey, how'd you get so buff? Omnibus.
Omnibus. Yep.
Okay.
Omnibus training.
So the premium experience brings a workout with it.
Yeah.
Right? You're spending money.
Lady in
It's
the
worked out.
Water.
Okay. All right. So it's a little cost effective. I like that. I like where that's going.
It has additional benefits.
Yes. There it is. Additional benefits. All right. All right. Saying here, you're right.
Books
Lady
with
in the Water,
benefits.
the quality, right? And Daphne says, me and Jose would have to write monster porn novels under a female pseudonym, become a USA Today bestseller. Then we can sell comics.
There you go.
You got to play, baby.
That's the template right there. Just that's how you do it.
That's it. Mhm.
It's
I'll
easy.
do it under my wife's name. Ah,
There you go.
I like that. Okay. Okay. So these premium experiences are coming to a point where do you think that's it, or these prices are going to continue to go up?
Oh,
No.
it'll go up depending on costs and depending on sales. Again, if you can get more sales, you don't have to increase your prices. You can at least plateau them or potentially even drop them. But with cost of paper and just cost of production and just cost of everything goes up. It's just a matter of how because we went from I remember comics were 95 cents and then it went to $1.25 and people were like, oh, it's fucking $1.25 now, and it just kept going up and up and up, and now it's $5. So it's all going to keep going up to some capacity just because that's the way the world works.
And you have to revitalize your market now. You need new blood to keep people buying the things so prices come down. But that seems to be the challenge right now.
See, but that new blood is hitting right now, right? There's a lot of talk about that Dogman group, that Dogman generation, Gen Alpha, right? That early manga generation is starting to age up, excuse me. And they're buying the books today that are coming out. They're that influx that comic books needed. Now, is it enough to expand a consumer base and more stores opening up, and hopefully more stores order more books, and more books mean more publications. More publications mean bigger print runs. But I doubt, Tom, that with those big print runs, they're ever going to drop the price.
No, because the kids that are coming into comic book stores now are going into Marvel, DC. They're going into Spider-Man. They're going into Batman. Absolute. That's where they're going, is that stuff. I mean, Absolute is basically manga style comics, especially some specific ones. But that was made on purpose. The more I watch this stuff, the more I look at it. I'm like, somebody, Scott Snyder, I guess, somebody looked at this and said, manga kids are starting to figure out that there's other things. How do we make something for them? Okay. And Absolute is definitely a manga Batman. Absolute Wonder Woman is 100% manga Wonder Woman, complete with giant fucking sword. So somebody at DC, whether it was Snyder or somebody else, somebody said, let's try and tap that vein a little bit and see what happens. And they're selling, and they're not just selling to the manga kids, they're selling to regular comic book people too. But it's enough that it's tapping the vein, and people are like, ooh, let's go that way.
But what's funny, and to your point, is Marvel tapped into that a long time ago as well with somebody named Joe Mad, right? Yeah. Joe Mad, that was pure manga, and that hit what, 30 years ago?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
late 90s, mid 90s, somewhere in that area.
That was ahead of its time. He was ahead of its
time. The same thing when they did their whole manga Marvel thing. Remember that?
Right? Yeah. The anime Avengers, stuff like that. Yeah,
right. Yeah, way ahead of its time.
See, but that was a cash grab, right? And it was clearly visible that it was a cash grab. There was nothing genuine about it.
Well, that was at a time when manga was coming over hardcore. Dark Horse was bringing over hardcore, tons of stuff. Gunsmith Cats, Battle Angel Alita, manga was coming over hard. And so Marvel was like, well, let's make our own shit. So again, it was the same thing. Let's tap that vein. There's kids that want this stuff, customers that want this stuff. Let's drag them in, into the stuff that they like, but into Spider-Man, into Superman, into Batman, whatever. So, yeah.
Right. Well, that was a Carrie Andrews book, wasn't it? That was the one where Spider-Man had the hand wraps and the one claw on there, right? And they were fighting ninjas, him and Venom. I think that was it.
Ninjas.
I don't know.
All right. DC has set to the market with manga books, with Shonen Jump, Batman Justice League. Okay. I wasn't aware of that. Okay. He goes, yep. Okay, I remember that. But I don't remember that art as being manga-ish, right? I think that art was more like what Sanford Green does, or something like what Larry Stroman was doing, just not as many I was going to say hashtags. Jesus Christ.
Cross hatching.
They're right. Not as many cross hatching. Yes. But again, it was ahead of its time, right? Here we go. It
wasn't ahead of its time. It was that moment, and then we drifted away from it, and now we've kind of come back to it.
So you think they didn't invest the money that they should have?
Right, which is why there's a new Dragon.
To a point where, I think they did it to a point where it made sense, and then they were kind of like, well, we don't need it anymore. We got all these guys to buy Spider-Man. We don't need specifically that anymore. And guys like Joe Mad can't do more than 3 issues anyway. That's all you get. You get 3 issues out of Joe Mad. He's gone for 5 years, and then he comes back and does 3 more. So I think they just kind of were like, well, that's where we are. This is good. We're done. We did it. It was probably looked at as sort of like a fad moment.
Yeah.
And went back to normal.
Yeah.
But now we're seeing another resurgence of like manga and anime hardcore now, even more so than back then.
Right. Well, they were moving into the movie stuff then too, because that's right around the time when X-Men came out, and then you had the MCU.
I didn't realize the art was Scotty Young in that book. Okay. That's interesting. You figure with the name Scotty Young carries today, they would have reprinted it with the explosion that's going on, try to capitalize on it.
Well, I mean, what's their plan now? They just hired Chip Zdarsky. So what's he going to do?
I don't know. I try to spread out Captain America.
Who cares?
His color. Okay.
Hire Chip Zdarsky for what?
He's coming some kind of Marvel czar. I don't know. He got a 2-year contract to do something.
2-year contract. Yeah, they just signed him on as
Oh wait, like today, recently?
Within the last week.
Yeah.
He's the new Michael Bendis. Is that it?
What else?
Okay.
He's not the EIC. So I mean, I don't know.
Yeah,
But
that's
he's show running their summits.
Possibly.
Okay.
I mean, they can't go any further down in the tooth than they're already at. So who knows?
Mm.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. For 2 to 3 years, exclusive to Marvel.
Okay. Exclusive. Yeah, there we go.
Mhm.
Yeah. Speaking of summits, do you guys hear the news with the big indie summit line that is making some waves right now over the internet?
Yes.
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 Okay. Yes.
I was on Travis's show last night.
Oh, okay, cool, man. I wish them luck. I hope they succeed with what they're trying to do, man.
No, they're doing well, and they're gonna continue doing well. I think they're gonna do it right.
Okay. Now, is this going to be direct market distribution or no?
Probably eventually, but right now it's all crowdfunding.
It's all crowdfunding. Okay. And are they looking at $5 a book right now, or are they going higher?
No, they're doing like bigger books.
Ah.
So these things, well, at least this initial one is like a bigger book. It's got like 6 books in it or something like that. So
Okay.
This particular one's a bigger one, and then from there it spins off into the actual series themselves. So this thing I think is called Pinnacle or whatever. It's like all of it kind of in one space as an introduction, and then it'll spin off into all the series doing their own thing. But all of the series share the same universe.
Okay. Okay. Well, I wish them luck, man. I wish them luck. But they're not the only ones doing a crossover, guys. Yeah.
He's so excited. He's so fucking excited right now.
I am. This, we got something that's called the Creator Collection Trading Cards, or CCTC. And yeah, that went on in the green room, Calderon. You came in late. Okay, so we all agreed on it. We shook, right?
What did we not agree on?
We agreed on the name of our creator line set,
which is
the Creator Collection Trading Cards.
It literally says it on the card.
Yeah, it says it on the card. Listen, even if you voted, you would have been outvoted, right? It went 3.
How do you know I wouldn't have voted? I may have voted with you.
I don't know. Your reaction right now is like, what? So I'm just.
It's like anything else in life, Jay. It could always be better. That's all.
It can always be better, but this is going to be good, right?
Of course.
And I'm looking forward to this. It's going to be 9 different cards. It's going to be 9 different cards, and here's the first 4 that are going to be released. On the back of them, they're going to show off a nice collected image, right? And the first one is Gale. That's card number 3 of 9. And that just got unlocked on Tom's Kickstarter campaign. You want to get into this a little bit more, Tom? Yeah? Okay.
He's done chewing. He's chewing ice. You got to give him a moment.
Okay.
So, I'll give you a little ASMR.
Like a horse.
Uh-huh. This is going to go over so well when I put it up on iTunes. I mean, let me tell you something, guys. That's the spot. Hey, Tom, you want to go into it? Crunch, crunch, munch, munch.
Be aware of your never mind.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks, bud. Thanks, bud. All right.
Beware.
Yes, so all of the cards will be the first stretch goal for each of their campaigns. So it'll be very easy to unlock and get all of the cards. So these are the first 4. There's 5 more to come. Rob Multari just turned in his card today, so we'll update this image after I'm done with this convention this weekend. So we'll show you his card, and then there'll be 4 more. But they'll be happening throughout the year. So the first 3 are going to happen quickly, though. Calderon is going to be next week.
Yep.
Yes, still next week.
Yes, next.
Okay,
yes,
and then the week after that will be Rosario. So you're going to get Gail, Magique, and Vicky Sticks very quickly. And then Marvin, do you know when you're doing your campaign?
Should be either the end of March or beginning of April.
So look in March, April, you'll get that 4th card. And then once we have that, the other cards will announce the rest of the set as it comes out.
So this is the first taste, right?
Mhm.
It's not just the Zombie guys. It's not, just Ben. I remember he was doing Ben Dunn over at Antarctic Press was doing a superhero universe as well, right? We're not a universe. We're just trying to have fun with this, right? Trying to give the people that back us a little bit extra, and show them that there's a hell of a lot of quality comics and content that's going out there when you back other people's Kickstarters. So if you get all of them, there'll be a really awesome image that just puzzles up at the end, and
You gotta collect them all.
collect them all.
And
baby.
all of the art is exclusive to the cards. So this is
Okay.
not reused art or anything.
Nope.
This is exclusive art for the cards. Same with the back image, which is like 5 characters all in one big shot. It's a made image for the cards. It won't be anywhere else.
Yeah. And they're all the first stretch goals. Tom's already unlocked his.
Mhm.
Speaking of the one that Tom is doing, let's show that right now, folks. Right? Tom, you
Right.
launched when?
To Wednesday.
You launched
Wednesday night. We launched Wednesday night.
All right.
So it's been just about 48 hours.
Look at that. And 48 hours, and you're already at 8,600, 8,700 pretty much. You're a buck away. A buck away from 8,700, right? You got 139 backers. You got 16 days to go. You always do the quick campaigns, right? And tell everybody about this, brother.
So this is the 15-year anniversary for Legend of Oz. It's our Western reimagining of Oz. So instead of ruby slippers, Dorothy's got ruby spurs, ruby bullets, Toto's her horse. Still has all the fantasy stuff, the flying monkeys, the witches, the haunted forest. But Oz as a world is grounded in the Wild West. So very steampunk style Wizard of Oz, basically. This is volume 7. It's a very Ginger-centric storyline. All the other characters will still be in it, but it's very much Ginger's story. That's why it's called Ginger's Quest. This will be a 20-page book, and then we'll have 2 40-page books to follow it up. And we've unlocked 2 stretch goals so far, the card and our first ever BDI fan stamp right there. Those will be magnets that we're going to start making in the shape of little old school stamps. We're about $300 away from unlocking the poker chip right there. And every 100 backers that we get, we unlock 1 land of Oz. We've unlocked Quadling Country. That is Glinda's hometown. So we are doing a sapphire holofoil book featuring an old school piece of art by Nia Rufino turned into a holofoil. Those will all be printed to order, folks. So when the campaign's done, that's it. You don't get the chance to get those anymore.
Very cool. Very cool, dude.
And then these are the books. These are the variants. Nia Rufino, Steve Ferris, Ryan Kincaid, Pedro Perez, Larry Tuason, and a nice homage there to Wolverine and the X-Men by Izaneto Adamar.
Ah, very cool. Okay. Look at that.
Super simple campaign, seven covers. There's holofoils and metals available for some of them if you like the fancy stuff. And then, of course, there's trade paperbacks and other things that are from the Big Dog Inc. universe. There is a mystery box right there with a variation of the Pedro Perez Princess Langwidere cover. You can only get that cover in the mystery box. Quick catch-ups and all the good stuff. And then again, if you're new to Big Dog Inc., we've got all kinds of other books available right here. So you can get Critter, you can get Scheherazade, you can get Ursa Minor, stuff that you might not have heard of, and you can give them a try.
Very cool, man. Very cool. Then you got your BDI index. Look at that. Look at that, man. Tons of stuff. Oh, some of this stuff has been given away in the last 2 episodes of Comic Book Streamland. So we may be giving away more stuff tonight. All right, but the link will be in the comments for everybody who is interested. Okay. And besides that, Marvin, he's got his pre-launch page going. I know
Pre-launch?
Kevin's gonna send me his pre-launch page too, so we can pull it up after this.
I did. Oh, that's right. I got kicked off. Got to go get it.
Well, here we go. Tell us about it, Marvin.
Oh, you got it up there already?
Yeah, brother.
Oh, I couldn't see it. So this is volume 3 of The Edge. We're unleashing Kyred onto the world. His job is to eliminate anyone who has enhanced abilities. So he's going to crush, kill, destroy, I guess. All the while he's going to be upgrading his hammer using nuclear energy and other forms of energy on the planet.
Okay. When does it go live, brother?
End of March or early April. So
Okay.
that's issues 10 through 14. Issue 14 is a double-sized issue.
So how many pages in total is this trade going to be?
150, I believe.
Nice. And it's going to go for how much?
$20.
20?
$20.
150 pages for $20?
Yeah,
Good.
Bro, you're selling yourself short, baby.
$20.
Kick that up, bro. Kick that up. Come on,
You
man.
don't even kick that up. $20. That's good. That's good for that price. That's good.
This whole
You gotta
thing is
keep
about, comic books being a premium experience. You guys are saying, yeah, bro, don't devalue yourself, baby.
Trade paperbacks are evergreen product. You want those going into people's hands as quickly as possible.
We'll have the premium stuff on there. We got the funky covers and
Yeah.
It's gonna get marked up.
Okay. Well, both links are right here in the comments. So for anybody who's interested, jump on that. And, you can be part of this nice little creator collection trading cards, right? The CCTC. You can get God, don't raise those eyebrows, Calderon. You know you like it, bro.
I only have one eyebrow that goes up, right?
Come on, man. It's like CCTV, but it's CCTC. No? Come on, baby. Play off of that.
I'm good. It's good. Listen, it's fine. It's fine.
Thank you.
I mean, I'm saying that, but I don't. Go ahead.
So, all right, guys. You just found out how you get the first 2 cards. All right. You will also be able to find out how to get the 3rd card because, while I wait for Calderon to send me his link for his pre-launch page.
Really?
Hint.
Really?
You didn't send it. It's not in the notes.
I thought you already had it.
No, I don't have it.
Why wouldn't you have it?
Because I don't store that stuff, bro. Come on.
I'll have to store that stuff.
Ay, Nanny. Ay. Come on.
Ay.
But let me just show mine really quickly while I wait for his.
Great.
Oh no, excuse me. I will show yours.
There you go.
I will show yours, buddy.
Please show.
Okay. There we go.
That's not it. That's just us.
No, I know that's just you.
It's us. It's not just me. Tom is here. So is Marvin. And you're here.
All right, semantics, bro. All right, here we go. Dreamweaver. All right.
So
So
this
the
is-
magic card, which is going to be the second one that's released for our set,
Yes.
is going to be part of this campaign.
Yes. So this is Dreamweavers issues 1 and 2. This is actually a catch-up campaign. So if you missed the first campaign, you can go ahead and catch up on this campaign. So this is the first 2 issues. Is about 4 kids who, whenever they go to sleep, they wake up in the evening, and they wake up in the bodies of their role-playing game characters, and they go out and they hunt down. They hunt down demons, exactly, because there is an invasion going on. So the kids are out there. They're fighting monsters. They're fighting demons, and they're having a good time while they're doing it.
Nice.
And we have a lot of sexy covers.
Sexy.
Thank you, Marvin.
He's doing that all night, baby. He's doing that all night.
And like the guys were saying, at my stretch goal is a little bit. Tom's stretch goal is way up there. I wish I could put that number on my campaign, but I figure probably about 750. That'll be the first stretch goal, and everybody will get that card.
All right, there we go. 750, you said?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
I start off there, and usually I bump a new card every $500. So
Yeah, so do I. But mine is going off at 1,500 as the
Okay.
first choice goal.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. But listen, sign up for Dream Rivers 1 and 2. All right. The link is in the comments.
Yes.
All right. And the last one is going to be my book. I don't know why it goes right to this page, but whatever. Here it is. And this is the Vicky Sticks book. All right. The Dead Princess Vicky Sticks #2. Right. She's going to be launching on Friday night, February 13th, covered by Larry Tuason. Right. And this book is a reinterpretation of Frankenstein's monster story, but with a female lead, and it's set in New York City. When the creatures that go bump in the night are about to take their last breath, they call in the dead princess to save them. Interiors are by Donnie Hadiwijaya. Here we go. Here's a couple of preview pages. And we have a little thing going down for anybody who has ever supported us on Kickstarter. They will be able to automatically have a Holochrome trading card added to their rewards at no extra charge. All they have to do is be a returning backer. I will also have a early bird special card. So I'll show that off on Sunday on Calderon Show. Cool. All right. So all the comments, folks, all the links are in the comments. All right.
Can I show you guys something?
Of course you could. I thought you would have had it ready.
You know what? Normally I thought I did.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Oh, no. All right. Yes, I do have it ready. Hold on. I'm sorry.
Okay.
But of course, it's gonna this damn thing.
Uh-huh. Well, here we go. All right. While you're getting that ready, let's look at some of the comments. Daphne, CCTC sounds like I should be applying for food stamps. Okay. Okay. Thanks, Daphne. All right, here we go. Oh, very nice, bud.
Yeah. That may be the next card. Well, for Oswald, when I do my card for Oswald, that might be it right there. Maybe.
Okay.
Because I have another one coming. So that one might be it. It might be the other one. I haven't decided yet.
Oh man. Green Lantern Berg says he's watching the show on Calderon's feed, so he's not seeing the links. I'm sorry, Green Lantern Bergs.
I can put the links in there.
There you go. Or Green Lantern Berg, shoot on over to Comic Book Streamland on YouTube, and you can see all the comments right now, brother. All right. Oh, okay. Calderon's putting them up. Way to be.
Oh, yeah, I would do that. But yeah.
Way to be. Oh, Marvin's doing it too. Thank you, guys. You see, that's where teamwork makes the dream work. Tom. No. Nothing.
I don't turn YouTube on ever. So I can't help you there.
All right. Thanks, brother. Thank you for being out there with us. Okay.
Mhm.
All right. Very cool, bro. So that may be the next card. I like it.
That may be the next card. I have the same artist is sending me another one, so I'm gonna decide when I have that one. But that's what I'm looking at for the next one.
Okay. Way to be, man. Way to be. All right. So this week, something dropped on Disney Plus that had been, I don't say languishing, but it was being filmed during the writer's strike.
Okay.
And there was a pause to it. They ended up coming back and finishing it. But it's Wonder Man. Have you guys seen it?
I've seen 2 episodes.
Is it any good?
I'll let Marvel go first.
I mean, I enjoyed it. I mean, it's different than I was expecting it to be because it's more about an actor than it is a superhero. So
Okay.
it's different. Like for a lot of the times when you see a lot of people talking about this kind of stuff, they talk about formulas and I want to see something that's not connected to anything. So that's what it is. It's not connected to anything, and it's not using the MCU formula.
It's not using the MCU formula.
Now,
Okay.
is he already Wonder Man when they introduce him, or is he just a struggling actor?
Yeah, he already has powers. Yeah.
All right, so everybody.
He's not using them to.
All right,
Let's hold on. Let's call a TV timeout for a second.
Right, so
Spoilers for
before
anybody who
we
hasn't
do
seen
that,
it yet,
spoilers,
because because you guys are just dropped
They showed in the trailer that he has power. So if you saw the
Yeah,
trailer,
if you've seen the trailer, you know what's going on.
Okay.
Right. I haven't seen the trailer, so.
Okay.
But all right, so he has powers because there's a connection between him and Vision,
Yeah.
Mhm.
right? And I'm just wondering, are they going to establish that connection?
Not just him and Vision.
And
also
Ultron?
the Grim Reaper.
Right. Yeah. Well, that's his brother. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. And the brother's introduced as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean it's something different. I mean it's not what you.
Does he have the big hook claw thing?
See, it's not there yet. It's not there yet.
And you've got Trevor Slattery in it, so I mean that makes it even good too.
He is carrying the series.
Yeah,
I'm going to say that right now. This right here has been it for me, and it is this.
Why does it look like your camera's taking you into black and white?
Seriously, what the hell's going on?
Really?
Yeah.
I'm not seeing that.
Yeah, I'm not seeing that at all either.
Yeah, just like all the colors faded away.
Yeah. You okay, Jay?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm not
On in Pleasantville.
dude. No, seriously, I'm not seeing black and white on mine.
No, because it's weird. Your background is normal, but it looks like you're turning black and white.
You know, maybe I'm turning color because of the series.
No, you're turning black and white, bro. Not color. The background is fine. Like you can still see Galactus.
I understand. I understand what you're saying.
I don't think you were understanding at all.
Oh my God, Jesus fucking Christ! I'm trying to move on to the show right now. Can I move on to the fucking show?
We're trying to avoid the show.
No, don't avoid the show.
This does not look like Laser Blast.
It's not, because it's not Laser Blast at all. Yaha. Yaha Abdul Mateen III. He's a great fucking actor. I'm gonna tell you right now. You know, you feel him on the screen. His performance shines. His interaction with Ben Kingsley is on the money. Ben Kingsley is this show, really. But it takes a weird turn after episode 4, and I'm like, that was unnecessary. You know, you could have kept exploring the dynamics between these two. They could have explained everything they explained in episode 4 in 5 minutes. No need for all of that to happen. But I don't know if I'm going to go back to it after episode 4.
Yes, you are.
Well, the question is how are you going to know that it's not worth it or it was worth it if you don't watch episode 5?
Because it was too much of the same thing in episode 1, 2, and 3.
Well, but that's all Marvel shows. All Marvel shows are trash until like the last 2 episodes, when they sort of wrap it up and give you the cliffhanger and the, oh my God, here's Mephisto.
Right.
Like, the shows are all stupid until the last 2 episodes. All we need these things to be are movies. Stop making TV shows. Turn these things into movies so we can just get in and out and done.
Or they could be shorts like Werewolf at Night, right?
100%, yes.
That was good. That was good,
That was good.
dude.
Yep. That was good.
That was good. You know, by the time you're done with this, you're looking at 4 hours and change of a movie. You know, they went the Dune route. And it's just, I don't know, dude. They could have.
There's not a series that they've produced yet that could not have been just rewritten into a 2-hour movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right, but the 2-hour movie isn't going to get people coming back every week to watch it.
No, I understand. I understand the premise.
Yeah,
but to me, every time I watch these things, there's not enough per episode for me to really kind of dive into it. So I get where JD's coming from. Like, if you're at episode 4 and you're already like, oh my God, the redundancy of this shit, I would tell you, JD, just skip to episode 7. I mean, I'm assuming it's 8 episodes. Just skip to 7 and just watch the finale of it. And,
yeah, it is 8 episodes.
You'll probably be fine.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, that happened to me with Hawkeye. I watched the first episode. I was like, nope. Then I heard the young lady from Black Widow, the sister,
Florence Pugh.
Once they said she comes at, I think, episode 5, that's when I started watching it. I really enjoyed that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Once she joined the cast, I really enjoyed the show.
it sounds stupid, but I really like the play that they showed during the show, because I remember in those issues of Captain America when they were announcing that he was going to Broadway.
Okay.
And we never get a Captain America on Broadway, but we got the Captain America on Broadway in the Hawkeye show. I thought it was a nice little nod. Not enough to make the whole series.
Well, they show that in the beginning of this series too. It's in the background. You can, when he goes to the set, it's in the background. Rogers, the musical.
It is. Yes. That was cool.
Yeah.
That was a cool
I mean,
nod.
I think at the end of the day is that can I sit there and enjoy myself? And I think that's all I want. Is like, can I sit down 30 minutes, 40 minutes and enjoy myself? And yeah, I mean, that's all I want.
Okay, maybe I'm nitpicking too much.
I don't know. I mean, is it something you're going to go back and watch again? Probably not, but.
Oh, you mean after you completed the series?
Yeah. Well, I'll ever go back and want to watch Wonder Man again?
Yeah, see, and that's what I'm saying. Like, if this was just like a 2-hour movie, it would be tight, and you might come back and watch it again.
Mm-hmm.
Because you know you're just in for a couple hours enjoying yourself, and then you're out. Versus like I got to watch almost 8 hours of this to get all of it.
4 hours. 35.
Those 8 episodes.
Minutes. Yeah.
Oh, they're only 30-minute episodes. Oh, okay, got it.
Yeah,
got it.
Yeah. But I don't know, dude. This is not going to be a series that I can play in the background while I'm doing other work. You know, I can put Mandalorian on in the background while I'm doing other work. I can put Star Wars stuff on in the background. Excuse me, Star Wars films on in the background while I'm doing other work. This is not going to be up there for me. This is not going to be up there.
Right. I mean, there's not a lot going on that's going to kind of distract you from everything that you're doing, because it's a lot of talking. So it's a lot of talking that you need to kind of focus on, I feel like, in some respects.
See, but I wanted it to be.
Yeah.
I was a Wonder Man fan, dude.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
That's not true. There's no such thing as a Wonder Man fan.
100%, bro. I got the first 13 issues. I still have them, dude. But they didn't give him the treatment he deserved. Yes, they sent him to Florida, not Florida.
In a red
They sent him to
jacket and
Hollywood.
pants with engines on his hips. No one cares about that.
Dude, I was a fan of him when he was in the
Yeah.
West Coast Avengers.
And then they turned him into an energy beam, and Rogue took his power.
I know, bro.
I mean, what did that mean? She just murdered him? If he was an energy being, she just absorbed him? He's dead.
Remember on Justice League Unlimited when Superman fought Captain Atom and he beat him so bad he exploded?
Yeah, the containment suit ripped up.
Yeah. Then they had to go and find his energy and then put him back into another containment suit.
Yes.
Yeah,
Simon
we used
doesn't
to
have a
pick
containment
him
suit.
up in space or something.
I don't know, dude. It's not working for me, and I want it to work. Oh, look at this. Okay, in the series, he's a pacifist now, and it's awkward. Okay,
Wonder Man?
yeah, but then he lived all the way to the Jim Valentino Guardians of the Galaxy series, right?
Yeah, well, he doesn't have a physical form, so he's immortal, right?
Yeah, pretty much. I don't know, dude. I don't know. It's just so convoluted.
And then
Trevor Slattery works.
But
Trevor
also-
Slattery works, bro.
his relationship with Scarlet Witch was also a little weird,
Very weird.
right?
Right? I mean, you know, we joke about sometimes movies that came out in the 80s and the execs being high on coke, and that's why we got such fucking wild shit that was out there.
That's facts. That's just facts.
Yeah.
That's not speculation. That's real facts.
I think we needed Marvel writers to be doing more coke, because some of the shit that we got wasn't there, dude. Like, I'm trying to explain to my wife Avengers number 200.
Yeah.
Right? And I don't know. She's watching a series called Mayfair Witches,
Mm-hmm.
and it is the plot. The season she just watched is the whole plot of Avengers number 200, where Carol Danvers gets raped by an alternate dimensional being,
Mm-hmm.
or falls in love. Excuse me, tricked to being fall in love, and he gives birth to him in this dimension, and it's like, huh? What?
And that's when you pick up the remote and you go,
Yeah. But you know, that was a far out there, right, concept for the Avengers. Um, Korvac Saga.
Yeah.
I have not seen the whole thing. I've only seen up to episode 4, but the Korvac name is used in the first 4 episodes.
Mm.
Right? Will they get there? I don't fucking know. I don't know. But I will say this on top of all of that: if you want to win the trivia night, watch the series.
No. No, definitely
I'll
not
pass.
watching series. Yeah,
I'll
pass too.
Because there's a lot of in just those first 4 episodes, there's just so much within the Marvel universe that is peppered in there. You know,
That's probably why people are liking it. I mean, because to be honest, like I can't really shit on it because I've watched it, but it's getting genuinely good response. Like in you know, the pop culture world, like people are generally like, this is like a fun show. Oh, okay, it's fine. And if it's filled with those kind of Easter egg things, that's probably one of the reasons why.
okay. I mean, I just want to like it more than it is, right? But yeah, they got to do the coke, bro. They got to do the coke because we get movies like this. Maximum fucking Overdrive was great. All right. Not only was it written by Stephen King, it was directed by a coked out Stephen King, bro.
Did he?
Leo
Actually,
Estevez, what's up?
did he actually direct the movie?
100% bro.
Really?
100% Directed it under Stephen King, not his
Not
alter
Richard
ego.
Bachman.
Not Bachman. Yeah,
Should have done it under Buckman.
and it was
Funny.
so fucking bad. It was Tremors with machinery. That's
Have you watched Trucks?
no. Which truck?
That's another version of Maximum Overdrive from I think the 90s.
That's if you got Maximum Overdrive from Temu. Maybe Trucks.
Really?
Yeah.
And Maximum Overdrive already came from Tubi. You know what
That
I'm
came
saying?
from like Wish. Yeah.
Yeah.
I find it funny that I was watching that a couple years ago, and the guy who gets electrocuted in the arcade is Giancarlo Esposito. I'm like, this fucking Big Brother Almighty.
Yeah, bro. One of his very early roads. Come on, and they had the Green Goblin on the fucking head of the truck. That was awesome. bro.
Now the music when someone dies, that's the best part of the movie when someone's going to get killed.
I watched that movie. I had never seen it before. And I watched it, I don't know, a couple of years ago. Because I was on a kick of watching these 80s movies that I had never seen before. And again, I was like, yeah, I made the right choice by not bothering with this monstrosity of a thing. It's such a clear and obvious case of time and space nostalgia for when people saw it when they were like 13 years old, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which I totally get 100%. But anyone coming into that movie and they're not 13 years old and in that moment, they're gonna be like, what the fuck is this? And this is an unwatchable thing.
Yeah.
I got through it and you know it was what it was, but
I will
stuff like Night of the Comet and you know.
Yeah,
Night of the
I was
Comet.
going to one up you on Night of the Comet. I watched that. That movie is terrible.
What do you mean terrible?
It's bad.
Well, come on, everybody turns into Tang. That's fucking awesome, bro. You just fucking see Tang on the seats when they fucking fly out, bro.
So
That's
terrible.
fucking great. Come on, man. There's
There's a lot of classics that are you know looked at through the nostalgia glasses, but every now and then you find something that you didn't expect. I watched one recently that I stumbled across because somebody on TikTok was talking about it. It's called The Miracle Mile.
Mm-hmm.
You guys know The Miracle Mile?
The one in Chicago?
Anthony Edwards. Crazy. It actually has a crazy cast in it. I don't even want to tell you what it is, but I had never even heard of it.
Don't tease me.
And so it was on, I think it's on Amazon. Watched it and I was like, fuck, this is really genuinely good. The basic premise is Anthony Edwards gets a phone call at a phone booth. They don't exist anymore. At a phone booth. And it's a guy calling from a missile silo saying the missiles are flying in an hour, whatever. and Anthony Edwards is trying to figure out if that's real or not throughout kind of this movie. That's all I really want to tell you, because there's a lot of other stuff going on. It stars Bubba Gump from Forrest Gump.
Oh yeah,
Dude is in it. Yeah. So it has quite a bit of actors that you would see and you'd be like, I know that guy. But it ended up being like a really genuinely good movie. So it's on Amazon. If anybody wants to watch it, you can watch it for free. And I would say it's one of those like sort of hidden 80s movies that a lot of people don't know about, clearly, because you guys don't know. And I didn't either, but it was worth a watch for sure.
Yep.
Way better than Night of the Comet, I'll tell you that.
I will one up you again and give you Chopping Mall.
Chopping
Terrible.
Mall, sure. I know Chopping Mall. Yeah,
That's classic.
Terrible.
that's what I know. But that's a terrible movie. Yeah,
That is
Why
bad.
do we like these things? Like, it's so.
Hey, for some reason we have robots in the mall and they got electrocuted by lightning and now they're killing people. Like, what the? That's coke. That's a lot. That's a lot of line.
The best part is when they do the end credits and they're showing the names of the characters, and they show the girl when she gets her head blown up by the robot, and it shows her name.
Why am I confused with Chopping Mall with the one with Buffy where she was like a cyborg?
Oh, what?
The girl that played the first Buffy.
Yeah,
Right?
The blonde. Yeah. I don't know who she is, but yeah.
She did a horror movie where she threw a basketball in somebody's face and the
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Come
Like
on, Chad.
killer friend or something like that.
That's like 90s stuff, man. That's where movies started going sideways.
So, Dan co-signed on your Miracle Mile.
Oh yeah, dude, American Mile is good.
Yeah, did it come out around the time he did Gotcha?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll give you Gotcha. Gotcha, I watched that.
I like Gotcha. I like Gotcha, bro. You guys never saw Gotcha?
I don't know that one.
Maybe.
What? So college campus club, right? And they're playing paintball, but it's paintball assassination. So you're in college and you walk around with a little handheld mini paintball gun, but not paintball. It's like dart guns or something like that.
No.
It was paintball? Okay. And you had to assassinate other kids on campus during school hours.
Okay.
So he goes on a overseas trip and he meets Linda Florentino. And I fell in love with her from this movie, bro. She had that short pixie hair. She was a CIA agent, right? And she just and he went to the Russian side of Germany. And she just kept saying the DDR. And she just said it so fucking sexy. That's why I fell in love with her. I would have been caught up just like Anthony Edwards was with Linda Florentino in God.
You got to get the strudel. The
strudel. That's right. You see, he's looking it up. You're looking it up. I know you're looking
I am, because it sounds. Oh, Anthony Edwards is in it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's why you brought it up. You triggered me.
That's funny.
Yes.
I could give that a watch.
Yes, and his best
Look at
friend
that. He's got a good head of hair on him too.
I
Oh,
know,
Anthony.
bro. That's the
Anthony.
last time. That's the last time he had a good head of hair, right? And it had the Spanish guy from Wildcats in it, which was cool.
Oh man.
So here we go. We got Killer Clowns from Outer Space. You know, it didn't do it for me, dude.
No,
That's terrible.
No,
It didn't do it for me.
It's terrible.
no,
Yeah.
not for me.
You know,
Not for me. There's a lot of that stuff, like the sorority girls at the slime ball bowl-orama. Like, so many of these things have these weird, clearly heavy nostalgic touch.
Mm-hmm.
But if you didn't have it in that moment, it doesn't. It's really hard to pull somebody into that stuff.
Yeah.
It's just the way it is. Like, it's like Predator, right? Everybody that I know around me is like, "Oh my god, Predator! This is the fucking greatest movie." And I didn't watch it as a kid. I watched it later when it was on like VHS and DVD or whatever. And I was kind of like, "That's it? That's it?"
You didn't watch
Okay, like it's not bad, but like, it's okay, it's fine, I guess.
Wait, the first Predator?
First Predator, yeah.
You're saying
Eh,
No,
Take it or leave
that's
it.
bullshit.
take it or leave it.
Are you serious?
Yeah, dead serious.
You're lying,
Dead serious. Yeah.
bro. That's a Predator.
Okay. I'm not saying it's a bad movie, but if you gave me like 10 movies and that was in it, I probably would almost never choose that one as like, let's watch Predator over 9 other movies. That almost, I mean, it would depend on the other 9, of course, but
that was like,
it's
you got
if it was like, Gotcha or Night of the Comet or Predator, I'd watch Predator,
Yeah, but
for sure.
Predator doesn't even belong in that section, bro. Bro, in the 6th grade, my top 3 were Predator, Aliens, and Die Hard. Those are
you're proving my point right now. It's a moment in time, and if you experienced it, you got a different vibe out of it in that moment. But if that moment wasn't yours and you came into it 10 years later as a you're in a different sort of mindset, like it's not going to connect necessarily in the same way. It can potentially, but for me, when I watched it, again, also watching it in the theater versus watching it at home video, like on a smaller TV, it's a different experience too. So especially then, because we all had small ass TVs, it's not like what we have now. So it's a different experience when you don't catch it. That's one of the values to me of the movie theater, is like it's such a different experience watching it on that gigantic screen with a great sound system, and then you come home and you're like, well, this is fine, but it's not that. So that's why I love going to the movies a lot, or at least nowadays at least we have widescreen TVs and they're big, and we can get a little more out of it.
How do you feel about Conan, the first one?
Love it.
About what?
Conan, the first movie.
Love it.
Oh, I love the first Conan. Yeah, first Conan. Yeah, love it. Yeah, love that one. And I did not see that in the theater. That was just one that I saw, and I was like, Jesus, that's a fun movie.
Yeah.
And I can tolerate the second one. It's a bad movie, but I can tolerate it.
Bad movie, yes.
I don't know.
Yeah,
tolerate is the right word. Tolerate is the right word. That Red Sonja.
It's not something you're like watch every year, but if you're like, look, that's on, we can watch that.
Yeah.
Conan the Destroyer compared to Red Sonja. Oh, Conan the Destroyer all day.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah,
of course. Yeah.
We got Daphne. I feel the same way about The Exorcist. I get its significance of the time, but
I didn't like The Exorcist the first time I saw it either.
Same thing for The Princess Bride. Daphne.
Yeah.
Oh, Princess Bride is way overrated.
It's okay.
Way overrated. Again, same thing. It's sort of like The Predator for me. It's fine, but I'm not going to choose to ever watch that movie.
Daphne's a big Rosemary's Baby fan.
See, that one didn't.
That's interesting because I've never seen that before. I just bought it, actually. I got a real good deal on Blu-ray. So I'm excited to see it because I've never watched it before, and I've heard people talk about it forever. So I'm going to see that soon, Daphne. We're going to have to do a video on that. And
when the villains, Daphne, I'm sorry, but when the villains are septuagenarians.
Hey! I just told you I'd never seen it. Why are you dropping spoilers right now?
60-year-old movie, bro.
I literally just told you I've never seen it, and I'm looking forward to watching it. And you're like, by the way, it ends like this. Like,
I didn't say it ended like this. I didn't say it ended like that. Oh.
And look, I mean, the movie's just as old as yours, so you're okay.
Yeah. I'm not there. No. For anybody who's watching, I'm the youngest in this fucking group right now. Okay? I am the youngest. Right? You got 57.
Yep.
You got 65.
Yeah.
You got 65.
But you got the most gray. What's going on?
You got 51.
Right.
Stress, baby. Stress. Listen, I got them Stanley sideburns, bro. I got the Stanley or the Green Lantern or the Reed Richards.
It really does look like was it Whiteout?
It's not whiteout. It's fucking hair, bro. Come on, man. My real fucking hair. Come on, bro. No fucking whiteout. Yeah, I still got it. Okay. Hair, motherfucker. What you got?
Okay. I don't have any. It's going. It's sometimes it's there, sometimes it's not.
And Tom's insulting. He's insulting all of us twice. Not only is his hair jet black, he's got it fucking past his shoulders. So that's that's a motherfucker right there.
Well,
that's how you know it's that Indian in me, man. We got that good hair.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Here we go. Figures it takes a movie made by a child rapist to make a movie that actually scares me.
There you go. That is true.
Go. Okay. The old people are the point. There was also a sequel to Rosemary's Baby.
Really?
Yeah, I don't
The
know if it's a direct. I don't know if it's a direct sequel or a spiritual sequel.
There's
But I
a there's a
remember
prequel. There's a prequel.
There's a prequel. The prequel came out recently.
Yeah.
But the sequel, again, I don't remember which one it was. And I don't remember if it was a direct or spiritual, but there was definitely a follow-up that talked about some of the other characters in that movie. And when it came to The Exorcist, I used to live in Virginia, in DC, and I didn't live that far from those steps. And if you saw The Exorcist, you know the steps that I'm talking about.
Exorcist.
Oh,
see, but again, The Exorcist, I think, is one of those movies that requires a moment in time. If you come at it in the wrong sort of experience, it's not going to connect with you. When you go back to 1975, when you start to go back to 1975 and you realize where those people were in society, and then they're going into a dark theater and watching The Exorcist, they're all going to piss their pants in 1975.
Yeah.
And then for me, I watched it the way that I saw it. I had to have been 9, maybe. And I watched it in the basement of my dad's house in pitch black in a house I didn't know because this was his new house. And it was pitch black. I was there with my sister. She's 2 years younger than me. So she's like 7. And we're watching this on TV because it was like the debut of TV on whatever, on network television. And so I'm flipping through the channels. And the first thing we see is Reagan on the bed doing this, pop, 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 pop. And we were like, oh, what's this movie? So we started watching The Exorcist all the way through, and we didn't know where the light switches were, so it was pitch black downstairs. And we didn't even finish the movie. We got to the scene during the exorcism when the lights come on and there's the big Pazuzu statue, and she's all like, "Whoa!"
Yeah.
And we fucking raced our asses out of that basement up the stairs, and that was it. I was destroyed for days because that scared the piss out of me, and it took years before I ever got the VHS or watched it on home video, and then I finally got to see like the whole thing from beginning to end, and I was like, this is a fucking great movie. But I also had that internal like trauma built in already, so I was kind of like, show me all of it now, and it's still great.
Were you raised Catholic?
We were what do you call it?
Because I was raised.
It's not Catholic, but it's like an offshoot. I can't think of what it is. But we were raised pseudo religious, so Jesus and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But
well, Catholic. I was Catholic. I'm religion light. That's
you
how
you were raised Catholic, which is different than being a Catholic.
Yeah.
Right. Like I like to refer to myself as a recovering Catholic.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So, I had gone through communion, and not long after that, I think I saw this movie. And you got to understand, when you see the iconography of the church and everything it means, and the gravitas and all that stuff, and then you watch this damn movie, you're like, and I'm 10. I'm 10, 11 years old, and it's it's petrified.
That's what I'm saying. It's all moment in time. I know people that watch that movie now, and it doesn't really affect them. But again, you're watching it at home. You're safe. You're watching it on TV. You can start, stop. There's lights on. Like The Exorcist is an experience. Same with Jaws, right? There's a lot of people now that watch Jaws for the first time, and they're like, I don't get it. I'm like, well, that's because you are desensitized to the shark now, because you've seen all these shark movies with all this shitty CGI, and like you're desensitized to it. But at a moment in time, this was something that no one had ever really seen before, and it just changes the whole thing.
Look, here's another one. Pull up Williams.
Yeah, I will. Let me just talk about Daphne's for a second. Kids will never know the experience of late night watching inappropriate horror movies while trying to squint through the static on Showtime after dark.
Some of us were squinting through different static on different channels.
Yeah, yes. I was there too. Talk about ruining a movie for people who haven't seen The Exorcist. Yeah.
Sorry, William. Sorry.
No, dude.
It's been 90 years. If you ain't seen it yet, I don't think you ever want to watch it.
Listen, you can't ruin The Exorcist. It's like saying, oh, hey, Titanic, the boat sinks. Like, you're not ruining anything. There's still a story to watch.
That's why I didn't want to watch the Titanic. The boat sinks. No interest in it. Fuck that.
The Titanic isn't about the Titanic. That's the
So,
whole point.
I want to go back to pissing in your pants a second because I did. Calderon and Marvin caught on to it. When Marvin's dog the ears started to pop up, I'm like, what the fuck? So that would caught me off guard. What do we got here? We got Daphne. Darth Vader's Luke's father. Way to go, Daph. I haven't seen the movie. Something about the 70s, right? And they used what they could to the best of their ability.
The 70s was a wild time, man. Like you're coming out of Vietnam, and like the 70s is a wild, fucked up time. And the movies in the 70s are, I mean, you're talking about like Nixon getting impeached, and like it was, assassinations all over the place. Yeah. The 70s are a fucked up period, and the movies that came out in that period reflect all of that. And in the 70s, you still had a heavy sort of religious bent to a lot of stuff. So like The Exorcist, The Omen, yeah, exactly, Rosemary's Baby, like all of these things were like hard-hitting societal things at the time. Less so now because just the society that we're in. So there's a lot of people that sort of poo-poo those movies, and I'm like, no, you don't get what they were at their moments and to specific groups of people. And just, things like Jaws and shit like that, because people just don't relate to it anymore.
To this day, I cannot watch The Shining in its entirety. I can't. The Shining.
The Shining is a terrible movie, by the way. It's a terrible fucking
You know what? It's the concept of the father being the killer, right? For me, that was sacred ground, right? My pop had passed away when I was a kid, and all I wanted was my pop. Yeah. So knowing that
you have a different, you have a completely different connection to it. Yeah, it's like when I talk to Godzilla people, right? We talk about like the best Godzilla movies. And to me, at the bottom of the list is Son of Godzilla. It is an unwatchable piece of trash. Okay. But when I talk to people, they're like, oh no, I like that one a lot because I used to watch it with my dad, like for Father's Day. And I was like, that makes sense. You have a different nostalgic connection to that film. I completely understand and accept that thought process. Yeah. So with you have a different aversion to the film that completely makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. And Willy Wonka just, that's a straight horror movie because the kids die from eating candy. Serious.
That's just for you being fat. I mean, come on.
No, I wasn't fat. I was always fat. You know what I'm saying? William knows I was always fat. I don't know. I saw Exorcist in the theaters during the reissue back in the 2000s.
Yes. When you watch it in the theater, man, you're in the dark with people. Yeah. Like it's a fucked up thing. Yeah.
Oh, yes. Okay. So what was that found footage movie?
Blair Witch.
Blair Witch. Watch. Calderon knows in downtown Manhattan, there's a theater called the Angelique.
Yes.
The Angelica. The Angelica, excuse me. And it was a step higher than an indie art house, right? They played a lot of indie movies. They went for it. Going to see the movie, they went in. Instead of the poster marquee, it was a shadow box with elements that were found.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was at all the theaters, dude.
Oh, that was? I didn't know that.
Yeah, that was a marketing campaign like across the country.
Really? They got me. They got everybody.
They got everybody. That was the point.
There was a documentary about the Blair Witch that spoke about the woman, right? And I think it was on HBO. It was on cable, right? And it said that, she was tied to the tree and shit like that. They had illustrations. So I was primed for it. Seeing it in the theater with everyone and getting triggered by other people and the jump scares got me. And
the same similar thing happened to me. There's a movie called The Fourth Kind, an alien abduction movie called The Fourth Kind with Milla Jovovich.
Yes.
You guys know this movie?
Yeah, with the owls or the
yes. Don't say anything. For those that have not seen it, don't say anything. But I will tell you this. I got sucked in because it was marketed as based on true events. Sorry, this is part of the spoiler. It's still a great movie. Don't worry about that. But the marketing of it was Milla Jovovich would come into the trailer and go, this shit's real. We have footage. We're going to show you this stuff as part of the story, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, yo, that's really cool. And then we went in and I watched this movie and I'm like, what the fuck? And I came out of the movie 100% believing what I just saw. And I started going on my phone, like, tell me, I have to see all this again. And I started to search for it, and they were like, yeah, this is all bullshit. I was like, oh my God. But it's still a great movie. It's really, really good if you like the alien abduction stuff. It's really good.
And I remember seeing Saw.
Saw
the
sure.
first time
Saw's
in the
good.
theater with people.
The first Saw is very good.
Yeah,
the first Saw. Yeah. That reveal moment. I guess no spoilers. That reveal moment in the theater with everyone was like,
great.
Oh.
Yeah, it's great. That's legit. Yeah.
So, are we missing out on that?
I mean, here's the thing, and because I watch a lot of movies, I do a lot of movie reviews and stuff. I've told people that I fully believe. Well, I believe two things. One, I think movies and TV and stuff are not as good as they were even in the 2000s. I fully believe that. I think anything from about 2010 on is a lower level than anything we saw 2009 previous. And the further back you go, the more real that is. But I think the other part of that, for me anyway, is I think there's also a content saturation point where you've seen so much that it's really hard for something new to like surprise you or scare you or whatever, because you're so in tune with how these things are made. You know, if you're going into a horror movie, I'm going to get this jump scare here. You can see the setups. Like it's no longer scary unless they really do something to surprise you, which I love when that happens. But so many times I go into a movie and I'm like, there's that guy, there's that dog, there's that, like I can see it laid out. And that's, I think it's a combination of just like weaker filmmaking and also just my content saturation where I've been here before. I've seen all of this. So, you know, it's made for a different audience that hasn't come up with it. And so, you know, it's not for me anymore.
Okay. We're going to be getting out of here. Before we do that, let's run off the rest of the comments here. I agree with Tom. Shining ain't the book. Okay. Carpenter's The Thing still holds up, even with the Stan Winston rubber monsters. Okay.
It really does. It really does.
Nothing scared kids in the 80s more than The Man Who Saw Tomorrow. I didn't see it. And The Day After.
Day After is fucked up.
Day After. I don't
the nuclear war movie?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Where they were like, where bombs were dropping and people were like vaporizing on screen. Like, yeah, that was something.
Wait, that was a documentary. That was
a movie.
There's miniseries.
There's no real footage. It was a movie made for TV.
Oh,
about World War III, basically, where Russia launched their nukes, we launched ours, and bombs were dropping, and you'd see the cloud, and then it wasn't like where we get now, where you get like the explosion and you know, like Sarah Connor or whatever. So, you know, the effects were cheesy, but you'd get like the bomb go off, and then you would just see the people just literally vaporize into like color, like and they'd just be gone. And you're just like, oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah.
Okay.
Day After was a wild TV show.
Yeah. A TV show?
TV movie.
TV movie. Okay. Yeah, not gonna happen. Yeah, I saw.
And then it went crazy because then it kept going, and they were like, "Well, look, here's the survivors, and they're all filled with radiation, and these people are fucking and having mutant babies," and like, whoa,
okay.
Come on. And this was 1982 or something, like, you know, right in the height of the Cold War.
Worst thing without makeup, ever, in my opinion. Scariest thing, excuse me. Without any makeup, without any special effects, maybe audio effects. That's it. But based off of the whole setup of the entire movie, was the closing scene in Invasion of the Body Snatchers with Donald Sutherland, when he's just opening his mouth and pointing. Oof.
It's good.
Oof.
It's good. It's good.
And I saw that on syndicated TV, right? So it was heavily edited, and that image still haunts me to this day.
What about the transformation scene in American Werewolf in London?
No, I saw the I saw the goofiness in it.
That movie was too
Yeah.
funny to be.
Well, not the whole movie, just the transformation scene where he's
No, and I mean it was good makeup and stuff, but
Yeah.
even the dude, he was just screaming all the time and rolling on the floor.
yeah.
You know, it didn't have that like
Yeah, they're trying to
craziness.
go body horror, and
Yeah,
I don't
and
think
it was fine. I mean, it was good makeup, but
Right.
it didn't.
Well, then
it
the
doesn't.
Fly-
Like, I like The Howling a lot more. The Howling is my.
Yeah.
Has a better one. Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
or the
Agreed.
Flatten.
What?
The Fly.
The makeup effects in the Fly when he was.
Oh, Fly's good. Yeah, Fly's good makeup. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
You know,
Fly's
I
good
think the better effect was his partner who got slashed that was haunting him in American Werewolf in London.
makeup. Oh, sure. Yeah,
Right.
yeah. He just kept getting worse and worse
Yep.
every time we saw him. Yeah,
Yep. That worked. That worked.
Yeah.
Right.
100%.
The Howling. You know, it leaned on the whole Alfred Hitchcock thing. You a lot of shadows and let the viewer's mind do most of the work for you. But we're going to be getting out of here.
They're both great movies, but I
Yeah.
Every time I watch American Werewolf, I'm reminded why it's the second best. Like, yeah, this was good, but it's second best.
I don't know, dude. You know,
It does have Jenny Agutter, which is thumbs up.
yeah. No, I'm with you.
But
I don't think I've seen a good werewolf movie. You know, people make fun of Wolfen, but I like Wolfen. I liked Wolfen.
A Company of Wolves.
A Company of Wolves. Okay.
well, that's another '80s one. You know,
That's another 80s one. Yeah, it's a very strange fairy tale type.
Yeah, it's a Red Riding Hood.
Yeah, it's a very strange, very weird. Yeah, it's a very weird one.
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't been able to get through that one.
I mean,
tried, but
You know, I can't even say Underworld because Underworld was so. It wasn't a werewolf movie. It wasn't a
it's not a
vampire
werewolf movie.
Yeah. But the one with Amanda Seyfried didn't do it for me.
Have you seen Wolf with Jack Nicholson
Yeah.
and Michelle Pfeiffer? That's a great movie, dude. And it's not a werewolf movie, but it's a wolf man movie. But that's a great movie. That's a great cast too. Holy shit.
I know. That Jack Nicholson Wolf gets the shit beat out of him in the first 3 pages of Vicky Sticks #1. Because I like that concept. But no, here we go. William, Brotherhood of the Wolf. Awesome movie. Not a werewolf movie. Not a werewolf movie at all. And if you got the DVD, the director's cut, the 3-disc set, that was awesome. Right? The Beast of Jean Vendôme. Monica Bellucci, bro. Super fucking hot. I fell in love with her right then and there. And then, you know, let's not forget Vincent Cassel. He was fucking great in that movie, bro. Great in that fucking
You
movie.
just want to bring up Howling too. I know. Go ahead.
Really? I don't know, dude.
Howling 2, your sister is a werewolf.
It didn't work, bro.
No, there's nothing that works about that movie. Nothing.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Nothing. But that's the whole franchise. The whole franchise is a bunch of standalone werewolf movies, and they're all trash.
Well, how's you know, it's funny. I haven't even seen this movie, and I'm asking, how's Dog Soldiers?
It's okay.
I tried.
It's okay.
I tried, dude.
I haven't watched that.
It's another one of those that gets a lot of glaze, but it's okay. I mean, you can watch it once and you'd probably be done, but it's okay.
Like, it's scary that Silver Bullet is still, I think, one of the Stephen King best.
Yes, it's Silver Bullet. Well, I think Silver Bullet is a great story, and that's why it works. Silver Bullet, the idea of it, no spoilers, but the idea of it works. The makeup and stuff is very cornball 80s, but you know, the story behind it works, and so that's why I think it works.
Yeah, and we got, it's the only time we had fat Gary Busey. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, there you go, Ginger Snap.
Yeah, I like Ginger Snaps. I think I like the third one better than than the first two. You know, when they went back into the Frontierland.
I haven't seen that one. The second one was so bad. I haven't gotten to the third one.
If you like Ginger Snaps, they pay homage to it in the last installment of Fear Street on Fear Street 1776 on Netflix. At least that third installment of Ginger Snaps. So
I do want to see it just because I've seen the others, but the second one was so bad. The first one's okay. It's interesting. Again, like Daphne was saying, it's very meta in what it's doing, but it was okay.
I'm not a fan of that actress. The one who kept changing.
I don't really care for either of them, but
yeah.
Again, it's fine. It's a watchable movie, but again, it's not one of those that you're like, let's watch some Ginger Snaps. Like you got to be in the right mood, frame of mind to watch that movie.
You know why I think I like Ginger Snaps 3? Because it came out around the same time as Ravenous. Was it Ravenous? The Wendigo movie with Guy Pearce and Robert Carlyle, where they were in the
fort.
In the fort, and they were tearing each other up. They were eating on each other. Ravenous, but again, it's a Wendigo movie. It's not a werewolf movie, right? Teen Wolf was garbage, bro.
Listen. People and your Teen Wolf glaze. You got to stop because that's a bad movie with one good scene, which is the reveal, the dad reveal. Like that's a great scene. That's what everybody rests their ass on for that movie is, oh my God, that moment it's a great scene. And then of course you can have fun with him car surfing or whatever if you want.
Yeah.
But that's a bad movie. That's a bad, poorly written movie. That's a poorly executed movie. It's a bad movie.
You know, also
it's not as bad as Teen Wolf 2. We'll give you that. Teen Wolf 2 is much worse. But it's really not a good movie.
I haven't watched that as a TV series anymore.
Well, no, there was just a Teen Wolf 2 movie.
It was on TV. It was on TV for a minute.
Teen Wolf series.
I didn't watch it. The one with Laura Van.
Oh, that's right. No, I never saw that.
And they made movies from that, like TV movies, right?
Yeah, they did. At least one. But dude, what was the Benicio del Toro, Anthony Hopkins one? Not good.
Wolfman. Not good either.
Was it Robert Eggers doing a Wolf movie?
Yes. I will not be attending. I'm done. That guy has shot himself in the foot for me. After fucking Witch and Nosferatu, I am done with that experience.
Not gonna happen. Oh, I saw Werewolves with Vanya, the AT&T girl.
Oh, Werewolves Within.
Yeah, Werewolves Within. Excuse me.
It's nothing like the game.
That was a game.
A game. Oh, I don't need.
It's a game where you have to guess who the werewolf is with clues. Like there's no clues in that movie at all. It's leading to you to know who the werewolf is.
Video game movies. Oh,
and it makes no sense. The movie makes no sense at all.
Here we go. We got Wes Craven couldn't even pull off a werewolf movie. Which was the Wes Craven werewolf movie?
The one with Christina Ricci.
Oh, and the Facebook.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
the Hunted or something.
Yeah.
Yes.
Something like that. Yeah. Oh man, I couldn't even finish. I got like half an hour into it.
Here we go. Cursed.
Yeah, cursed. Cursed. Yeah.
But he had the symbol on his hand.
Right.
Wow, that's a deep cut.
Yeah.
Werewolf movies are prolific. They are everywhere, but there are really like 3 good ones, and then everything else is levels.
Which are the 3 good ones?
The Howling, American Werewolf in London. And then the third one is really kind of, again, like some people like Dog Soldiers, some people like Ginger Snaps, so it's really kind of, for you, it's kind of whatever your third one is. But those 2 are genuinely like good werewolf movies. Some people like the original Wolfman, with Lon Chaney.
No way.
For me, the third one would be Wolf. I love Wolf. That's such a great use of that cast and how they do things. There's a problem to the story that I still have not. I think they fucked up. But besides the fuck up, I love that movie. So that would be my 3.
I agree with Tom's first 2, and I'll throw in a company of wolves as a third one.
Okay. What about you, Mark?
Yeah, I have to watch that one of these days. But
Howling would be on there.
Uh-huh.
And probably just Howling. I like the American Werewolf in London. But like you said, there's not a lot of like.
Well, if you got to make a 3, what's your what's your 3 if you got to have 3?
I'm just for fun. I'm going to say Howling 2 because it's so.
Really?
You know why I'm saying that, right? You know why we like that movie?
Because it's got tits in it.
A whole bunch of them.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna say Silver Bullet. I'm gonna say Ginger Snaps 3.
Silver Bullet. Okay.
And I'll go with The Howling.
It's fair.
But
I haven't seen Ginger Snaps 3, but that sounds fair.
But of the 3, I mean, I still don't think that you rank them against other movies, and they're lower tier movies still.
Well, I mean, they're just monster movies. It's very rare that you get a monster movie that's like some sort of high level like storytelling. You know what I mean?
Hello, fucking Bram Stoker's Dracula. That was pretty fucking good, dude.
That's a fucking comedy, dude. That's and plus, that's a comedy. Watch that movie again. That's a comedy. That's 100% comedy. I will never believe that any Dracula movie featuring what's his name, Ted.
Keanu Reeves.
Whoa. Like that's a comedy, that movie,
and Winona Ryder.
Winona Ryder. Like it's such a comedy. I can't even believe it. Like I watched it one time. It was like I think it was my 3rd time watching it because it came up and we were like, oh, this is like this Dracula movie. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna watch this again because I don't remember this being that good. And I started laughing as I watched it.
Oh wow!
When they had the little train running around too, I'm like, this shit looks terrible. This has to be on purpose. All these weird things have to be on purpose. It's a visually cool movie and it has a great fun cast, but Anthony Hopkins is so over the top as Van Helsing. Like it's a comedy that he just was like, wink, it was sort of like when Frank Miller made the absolute Batman and Robin. He was like, y'all like this.
I would tell you, go read the Mike Mignola adaptation.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he did the adaptation of the.
He did the adaptation.
Yeah. Okay.
Probably.
Is it also a comedy?
No, probably a little bit more on what you were expecting for a movie than
Okay.
Okay.
Right, because you don't have to listen to those bad accents they were doing.
Right.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So here's a funny one. I originally read that when Kevin Costner showed up to Robin Hood, because he's the only one that moved without an accent. He did an accent, and the director told him to quit it. Why wouldn't they do that in other movies? And not only that, Hunt for Red October and Harrison Ford's terrible Russian accent. Like, just tell them don't just
Harrison
stop.
Ford.
Yeah,
He wasn't in Hunt for Red October.
Harrison Ford was in a different one. He's not.
No. Sorry, what was the? I forget which one he was in. That
Sean Connery's terrible Russian accent.
No. Harrison Ford did one where he had a horrible Russian accent.
Yeah, he was in like the 3rd one or the 2nd or the 3rd one, like Patriot Games. He was Patriot Games, wasn't he?
No, he played a Russian.
No.
Yeah.
Hunt for Red October was Alec Baldwin and.
I don't know. It was a different movie. Hold your horses. K-19. Sorry.
K-19.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Terrible Russian accent. Terrible.
Yeah, I didn't see it. Yeah.
So somebody should just told Keanu and when just quit. Just use your regular voices because this is people are going to laugh. Like Tom is going to laugh. This is terrible. Stop it.
Coppola's Dracula is Branagh's Frankenstein. Just bad.
Branagh's Frankenstein is also a fun. Listen, I'm not telling you that Dracula is a bad movie. I'm just telling you it's a comedy. Frankenstein is in a similar vein to that for sure, but I like Frankenstein a lot more.
So I can't wait till we get to talk about that Bride of Frankenstein movie.
That's going to be wild, dude. Yeah. That's going to be a wild thing.
Yeah, that weirds me out.
Smokes.
Bride of Frankenstein, that wasn't the one with
Robert De Niro.
De Niro. Yeah. Okay.
No, the new one. The new one is coming.
Yeah, but there's a new one coming. Yeah, but Branagh's Frankenstein, Kenneth Branagh, is Robert De Niro. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I agree with you. Green Lantern Bird.
I'm just itching to talk about that movie. It looks terrible.
Yeah. Yeah, but nothing is. I can't say it's bad. But Del Toro's Frankenstein. That was a tough watch for me, guys.
It's not good.
It's just another character that I'm just like. I don't care about him. Like I've seen enough.
Yeah, and that's the thing, right? Is like if you're gonna do Frankenstein, I understand you want to like do do right by the source material and stuff. Like if you want to do that, that's fine. But we've seen so much Frankenstein. It's like werewolves, right? We've seen so much Frankenstein that if you're just doing the source material, we've already been here.
Yeah.
So you can get good actors and put them in roles and stuff, but we've been here. You're not giving me something I don't already have in all of these other sort of incarnations. And so I was legitimately bored like halfway through. I was like, oh
Me
my God,
too.
I don't know if I can. I barely finished it.
Me too.
I mean, listen, like any Guillermo movie, I mean, look, it's a spectacle, right?
Yes,
I mean,
you can't take that away. Yes,
it's a beautiful film.
yes.
You know,
Yes.
I hate. Was it A Shape of Water? I hate that friggin' movie.
Not a fan of
But
it.
it was beautiful. It was a beautiful movie.
Yeah.
We Calderon and I have had this discussion a lot. I think Del Toro's last good film was Pan's Labyrinth.
No, because I like the Hellboy movies. They came in after it.
No,
And
didn't.
also so did Pacific
Both
Rim.
Hellboys came out before Pan's Labyrinth.
Well, Pacific Rim came out afterwards.
I like Pan's Labyrinth better than Pacific Rim.
I'm not saying I like one over the other. You just said
Okay.
that his last good movie was,
I think so.
and I think Pacific Rim is a very good movie.
I think Pacific Rim is overrated.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, I
That's
do.
your opinion.
I'm a kaiju guy, and I've softened. When I first saw it, I was like garbage, but I've softened my view on it a little bit. Again, it's a cool visual thing, but like I have real problems with some of the acting choices
And you know, I didn't know that Del Toro and Ron Perlman had a falling out.
as of
Really?
when.
Good way, yeah.
Oh, there's this podcast that happened recently with Ron Perlman that they did a lot of clips for, and they were talking about Hellboy 3. And he talked about creative differences with certain people who went off to do other movies, even though they were signed on to do number 3. And he was definitely referencing Del Toro. And he asked him if he's spoken to him in a while, and he says he hasn't.
That doesn't mean they had a falling out.
Bro, he was his muse for a minute. That was Scorsese and DiCaprio. That was his guy, bro. That was his
but that's what is that? I don't really think they've had it. I mean, not talking to someone for a couple of years, and
the last movie they did together was Pacific Rim.
Okay,
right? He had a little bit more than a cameo.
Mm-hmm.
Del Toro has had 5 movies since then? Crimson Peak,
mm-hmm.
right? Frankenstein,
Terrible movie, but go ahead.
Pinocchio,
yeah.
Shape of Water, and one more movie.
Well, but I mean, is this? Would any of those movies have been better for Ron Perlman in some weird,
but that's
placement? This isn't like Sam Raimi and Bruce Campbell, where Campbell's got to be in all of his movies. It could simply be that Del Toro's like, there's just nothing. There's nowhere I can put you that you have value. Like he wouldn't want to just make him some, like you said, like a cameo, right? He was a pseudo cameo in Pacific Rim, but he had a good role.
Yeah.
In there.
Yeah.
But where do you put him in Shape of Water? Where do you put him in these things? Like they're, sometimes you don't want to like, hey, I got like 2 lines for you. Do you want to come in and do it? That's almost like a disrespect type of thing to me.
Understood. I think he would have done a better role than Michael Shannon.
In what?
I don't know who Michael
Shape
Shannon.
of Water.
Oh, Shape of Water. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I barely remember the movies.
Yeah, but listen, guys, we went way past the hour and a half mark. All right, I want to thank everybody who hung out with us this long. I appreciate the time you gave us. Before we get out of here, Calderon, tell us where they can find you, brother.
I'm gonna go watch Pacific Rim, and then Laser Blast right afterwards.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Good. Okay.
So Sunday night, Find me on YouTube. You'll find me here next Friday. Back on Kickstarter. That's the other place. Oh, and then also, what was the website? Daphne set up a new site for me. It's JD Calderon writer something. It wasn't exactly .com. It was something else.
That's something. That's
.org.
Something.
That's something. I gotta figure it out.
All right.
What's
Martin,
funny
where
is
can they find you, brother?
Yeah. Comicsburg.com or theedgecomic.com. You will get all the socials from there.
Baby. Tom, where can they find you?
BigDogInk.com if you need books. Legend of Oz is on Kickstarter for 16 days, a couple more weeks.
Okay.
And I'm at Michigan Oddities and Horror Convention in Monroe, Michigan this weekend, tomorrow and Sunday. So I will not be on the Calderon show Sunday night. And yeah, that's where we are.
All right. And you can find me at unstoppablecomics.com. Comic Book Streamland is a part of unstoppablecomics.com, and you'll find all of our social media links on the website. Sunday, you'll find me with Calderon on his show, Indie Comics Explained. And Friday, February 13th, hang out with us while we launch The Dead Princess Vicky Sticks #2. Thank you, everybody. Have a good night.
Have a good night, everyone.